The primary reason for making a donation from your retirement plan to Midsummer's Music directly is basically to avoid payment of that additional income on your income taxes. So basically, it's saving you money on your income taxes. This is not a new concept. In the most recent tax law change, Congress reaffirmed your right to make donations directly from your retirement plan. We've used this technique for a number of years for a variety of reasons, but it's nothing new really to the IRS for you to do this. Taxpayers today have aggregated their income for their income taxes, listed their deductions, and paid taxes on their adjusted gross income. What we're really suggesting is you shortcut this process and consider making your donation to Midsummer's by making them directly from your retirement plan to the donor or to the Midsummer's Music. Essentially, this is not a new concept, and it does save on taxes for people in certain situations. Principally because of the last tax law change, many people have altered their tax filing by taking the standard deduction on their tax return. This is beneficial to many taxpayers. It simplifies your tax reporting, simplifies your record keeping, and it's been a big help for many people, and I believe many donors for Midsummer's Music. The standard deduction for 2020 is $12,400 for individuals, or double that, $24,800 for a couple. In order to justify itemizing your deductions on your tax return, you would need in excess of that standard deduction, or it would make more sense to just take the standard deduction. All retirement accounts could include 401ks, IRAs, 403bs, pension plans. All of these are considered by the IRS to be qualified plans. Any income taken from those retirement plans is normally listed on your tax return as income for that year. However, if instead you direct the custodian of your retirement plan to make a donation directly to Midsummer's Music, it basically avoids adding that distribution to your income for that tax year. For example, a couple that has decided to make a $1,000 donation to Midsummer's Music. If they take a distribution from their retirement plan, assuming they're over 59 and a half, that distribution would first be added to their income. Then they would list that as an itemized deduction if in fact they're not taking the standard deduction. But if they are taking the standard deduction, they're not going to list that donation to Midsummer's Music. And we'll take the individual that's taking the standard deduction, and they've added $1,000 to their income. And when they go to calculate taxes, if they're in a 30% tax bracket between maybe 25 federal and 5% state, that means that they're going to pay 30% of that $1,000 to the IRS. So essentially, they're going to pay $300 in taxes on that $1,000 distribution from their retirement plan. This year, if you're taking a standard deduction on your tax return, and make your donation by contacting your custodian and requesting that they make the contribution directly to Midsummer's Music. When you receive your 1099-R, which is notification that you've made a distribution from your retirement plan, there will be a note on that 1099-R that the distribution was made to a charitable organization. When your accountant enters that income on your tax return, that note will be made, and effectively that distribution will not be added to your income. Required minimum distributions from your retirement plans will not be required during 2020. However, this doesn't mean that you can't take a distribution from your retirement plans, or it doesn't mean that you can't request a distribution be made directly to Midsummer's Music as a contribution. This year only, even if you are taking the standard deduction, you will be allowed to take a $300 itemized deduction for a charitable contribution on your tax return. So if you happen to fall in a situation where you are making charitable donations, you can take up to a $300 deduction this year, just as a one-time 2020 distribution. Please feel free to contact Allison at Midsummer's Music, or myself, John Stitt, at jstitt, S-T-I-T-T, at weg1.com. That's jstitt at weg1.com. Thanks for your donation to Midsummer's Music.